Have you ever noticed that whenever discipline or extreme hard work is mentioned, the mind immediately throws out the names of a few specific people? Cristiano Ronaldo, David Goggins, or some other extreme level individual. And then we tell ourselves, this is only for people like them. Normal people like us can't become that disciplined. So much control isn't possible in our lives. And that's it. With this single thought, 90% of people never even seriously try to bring discipline into their lives. So what is the truth? The truth is that discipline is not a special DNA. Discipline is not a superpower. And discipline does not come from willpower alone either. Discipline is actually the result of design. How you design your life, discipline emerges from there. In today's video, we will understand 5 principles which, if you apply them daily, you will not have to force yourself to be disciplined. Discipline will start becoming automatic. Salute to those who defeat themselves. Principle number 1. Discipline is not built from decisions. It is built from systems. Most people make this mistake. They turn discipline into a daily decision. I'll wake up early and study tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll use my phone less tomorrow. The problem is that making decisions requires energy, and energy is limited. That's why people who depend only on decisions get tired after a few days. High performers are different because they make fewer decisions and build more systems. What does system mean? A setup where thinking is minimal and action is maximum. Example: if every day you are thinking, should I study today or not, then you are already losing. But if the rule is, at 7 a.m., I must sit at the table whether I study or not, the decision is finished. The mind gets clarity. Remember this: the mind gets tired from uncertainty, not from routine. Principle number 2. Biology is not your enemy. It is your secret weapon. We often blame our body and mind. I feel lazy. My mood isn't right. My focus is weak. But the real truth is that the brain's job is to keep us safe, not to make us productive. The brain naturally wants a less effort, a less pain, more comfort. If you try to fight this biology directly, you will lose. Smart people use biology instead. How? Through triggers. The human brain runs many things on automatic mode. Seeing a toothbrush makes the hand move automatically. Hearing the call to prayer changes the emotional state. When the alarm rings, the eyes open. You can create the same triggers for yourself. Example: a specific playlist only for work. A specific place only for studying. A fixed time only for deep work. After a few days, the moment that music plays, the brain says, okay, work is about to start now. Discipline does not come from willpower. It comes from conditioning. Principle number 3. As long as there is an escape, discipline will not come. Listen to a bitter truth. A human being never puts in full effort. As long as there is a backup option. If I fail this exam, I'll do something else. If I don't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. If this doesn't work out, there's another path. All these thoughts make us mentally weak. That's why top people in the world don't use willpower everywhere in their lives. They reduce options instead. This is called creating a forcing environment. An environment where doing the wrong thing becomes difficult. Example: phone not allowed in the study room at all. Social media apps password protected. TV only a fixed time in the evening. When the wrong option becomes difficult and the right option becomes easy, discipline is created naturally. The problem is not that you are weak. The problem is that your life is too comfortable. Principle number 4. The brain does not take the future seriously. Understand something very interesting. When you think about your future success, a good career, a strong body, a successful life, the brain treats it like a distant dream. That's why the reward of working hard today does not feel real to it. But if there is pain today, the brain reacts immediately. That's why a powerful method of discipline is this: bring future loss into the present. How? Through penalties. Example: if today's work is not done. Financial loss. Having to report to someone. Losing a privilege. When the brain knows, if I don't do it today, I'll suffer today, procrastination decreases. And one simple trick: if you don't feel like working, give yourself only 2 options. Either work or do absolutely nothing. No phone, no music, no sleeping, just silence. Within 5 to 10 minutes, the brain itself says, it's better to work than this. Principle number 5. What you repeat daily is what you become. People say, I am naturally distracted. I'm not the disciplined type. This is a lie. You are not naturally anything. You are trained. If you check your phone every 5 minutes, you have trained your brain for distraction. But the good news is this. The brain is extremely flexible. You could train it again. Focus on just 3 things. Single tasking, doing only one task at a time. Distraction delay, waiting 60 seconds before picking up the phone. Focus blocks, 10 to 40 minutes of nonstop work. The brain cannot differentiate between repetition and reality. What you do every day becomes your identity. Final message. Discipline is not magic created by motivation. Discipline is not the result of an emotional speech. Discipline is the result of a well-designed life. If you correctly design your routines, environment, and systems, discipline will follow naturally. And remember, your time, your energy, and your focus are more valuable than any app, video, or news in the world. I will keep bringing practical truths. Courage, action, intelligence. We will win.